customer. It is I, Manuel. And today we got a brand new super secret stylist for you ain't never even heard before. So I'll let her introduce herself. I'm gonna play the guitar. But first, I just want to say thanks for everybody for sticking around for the last couple months while Manuel, actually it's almost 3 months now, Manuel goes to the ER, Manuel gets CT scan, Manuel gets a couple MRIs, Manuel gets an endoscopy, doctor still inconclusive. My stomach hurts. Anyways, so we got a new episode for you, and we're going to be moving to a new recording space hopefully in a couple months. If that goes well, then that would be awesome. And then there'll be more content regularly, because I will have 1 roommate instead of 3 and 0 dogs. Okay, I'm gonna play the guitar. Secret person gonna cut your hair. Okay. Hey, person! Sneaking in here and cutting the hair. Okay.
Oh, crap. Sorry, okay. Sorry about that. I meant to turn on the fan. I didn't mean to scare you by making it pitch black in here. Yeah, my AC went out yesterday, and I didn't have time to call the AC repairman. They said they're kind of busy because it's been raining a lot and lightning strikes have been happening all over the area. So I guess I'm not gonna have some AC for a little bit, but what can you do? Turn the fan on, open a window. But if I open a window, bugs can get in, and I really don't like getting mosquito bites, and I don't like flies getting in because I get so annoyed. My cats just go after the flies constantly, and they knock stuff over, and sometimes it just happens to be expensive things that are unreplaceable. You know what I mean? I know sometimes I just want to kick my cat across the room, but I'd never do that because that's animal abuse, and I really love my animal, I swear. I rescued him. Ow! Sorry, kicked the bottom of your chair. I rescued him, and he's so beautiful. I don't see why anybody would just throw a cat on the side of the road, and especially one that's only like 6 weeks old. Like, how can you do that? That's so awful. I hate so many people around here. I should have never moved here. But, I did. Why? Because I could afford this place, and this place only. Heyo. Okay, so, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm not really, comfortable telling you my name because I don't really like to get that personal. Like, I feel like that's a level that should not be, I just don't want to do it, because, what if you try to frame me for something, like, you have my name, and, you could steal my scissors and get my fingerprints, and I'm not comfortable with that. So, we can use, what's a name I can use? You know what, let's just make it fun. Let's do a code name. Barber? No. That would be dumb. Barbara? Because I'm cutting your hair? No, that's dumb. Alright, okay, you can just call me Blue Bear. I like bears, and the walls are blue, so Blue Bear. That seems like a pretty good name, I think. If not, deal with it. You're not going to know my name. Sorry, but I'm just not comfortable with you knowing it. But I will let you know about the weekend I had, if that's okay. I'm not going to give away too much information, because like I said, you could even be like an FBI agent or something that I'm giving a haircut to, and if I give you some confidential information about me, you could, I don't even want to know what you can do with that information. I just know I don't want to be a part of it. So, alright. I used to live in this house you know. And the only reason I'm talking about this because I was here late last night and I got real freaked out because I was all by myself. I was wiping my equipment down, making sure everything was looking nice and pretty for the next customer the next day, which is today. And I thought I heard something like fall, and then I also thought I heard footsteps, which I was the only person in the building at the time, and it kind of really freaked me out because I don't do well with ghosts. Like, I don't like anything I can't see. So, like, mosquitoes are something I don't like either because I can't really see them. They just bite me, and I don't feel it until it itches. And there's only like 10% of the time I see a mosquito before it bites me. And 70% of the time I see that mosquito, 10% of the time, it's gonna die. Because the 30%, I can't really kill it. Because I just, for some reason, I'm incompetent or something. I don't know. But I heard some footsteps. And, you know, in my old house, I had a girlfriend that she kept saying, like, she was hearing footsteps at night. And I lived in this house for 20 years. I'm kidding, it's not 20. It was like 10 or 11 years, and I had never heard anything, like, ever. And I never thought that house was haunted. And then one night, she's like, Blueberry, I am freaked out. Like, and it's like 2 a.m., and she's like, I think I'm hearing footsteps. Like, I don't know. Like, is anybody out there? And I'm like, no, it's just the dogs. And she's like, no, I don't hear the nails, like, clicking on the wood. Like, I don't think it's the dogs. And so I don't believe her, right? And so the next couple nights, I'm laying awake at 2 or 3 a.m. and I hear a motherfucker walking. Like, what? What did she bring into this house? Because I am not okay with it. And you know what? We saged the house the next day. And you know what's even crazier? Like, you know how when you're saging, like, you gotta go to every corner of the room and you gotta chant something like, you're not welcome here. I want you out of my house. I really don't appreciate your presence. I don't like you. So if you can please leave, that's awesome. So I just kept saying stuff like that, like, you're not welcome here, you're not welcome here, I hate you, you're not welcome. Yeah, you know, you get the point. I was just going off on every single corner of this, well, not this house, of every single corner of that damn house. I chanted, and I could barely breathe through the sage smoke, but, you know, it was worth it. But, you know, I didn't get to fully sage the house, and you know why? Because as soon as I got to the master bathroom, the doorbell rang. Now, people didn't really come to my house very often at all, and they never really rang the doorbell. They usually always knocked, so that scared the tube socks right off my feet. And I went to the door. And it wasn't a mail lady, it wasn't a UPS man, it wasn't a neighbor, it was a guy talking about, so he's like, I'm in the area, and I'm just working with your neighbors, and I'm here to inspect windows and replace them and get them up to county code or whatever, something stupid like that. And I'm like, not seeing his car, so he obviously had to walk somewhere, and I got really freaked out. And I'm like, oh, no thanks, like, it's fine, dude, my windows are great. They're hurricane approved. I went through 3 hurricanes with these, and they are fine. They're still here. And so I close the door, I lock it, and I'm just like, maybe there is something evil in this house. Because why? Okay, of all times, like when I was saging the house, why would somebody randomly, like a super stranger, come to my house and knock on the door? Why? Why? I should have never let her move in. But you know what? I love her and I'm still with her, but she scares me. she has something attached to her, or her family does, and I just need to sage myself, like, every month. I need to start doing that, and I know I'll smell terrible for, like, 2 days, but I'm really, really not about ghosts. I really do not like that dark energy around me, and, I know some of you are gonna be like, oh, it's not all dark energy, but you know what, it is to me, because it makes me feel anxiety, and I feel like they feed off of that crap, so I'm good without it. So, my girlfriend and I, we totally get in the car, and we try to go around the neighborhood to find this guy, and see where his company truck is, see where the window fixing is happening, and we don't see anything. We went around the whole neighborhood, and the neighborhood's not even that big. So, I don't know whose house this guy's trying to rob, but it's not gonna be mine. And I just got really freaked out. That was just not cool, man. That was terrible. That was a terrible life experience. And not only that, but she's also like Sleeping Beauty, because she said, there was one night she was like, Bluebear, there's something in the bathroom. I think it's in the wall. I'm like, what are you talking about? How is something gonna get in the wall of the bathroom? Of all places to be, why the wall? I would expect like the attic or something, maybe. But we've never had anything in the walls or in the attic. Like, we don't have any rat problems or anything. And then I go in the bathroom and I start taking a shit, and something falls on the inside of the wall, like right behind the faucets, and it did scare the shit out of me, and a little pee too, and I'm just like, where did this come from? And I'm almost 100% positive that it was a damn squirrel in my wall, and I don't know how it got in there, because we don't have any holes in the house that I know of, and it just appeared, and I did not enjoy that. And then also this stuff only ever happened when she was around. And there was also a little freaking frog that, like, it was in my drain sink, like my sink in the bathroom too. So this isn't the master bathroom, by the way. This is the kid bathroom or whatever. And the frog just would ribbit. You could hear it throughout the whole house. This frog ribbiting. So you know what? My mom, she was over, and she poured bleach down the sink, and that little frog survived. It survived, because 2 weeks later, it was croaking again, and I didn't know what to do. So when I sold the house, I did not tell the people I sold the house to that there was a frog in the sink, but I'm sure they found it in a couple days, because that motherfucker was loud. But sorry, when I get started about those ghosts and those critters, it's hard to stop, because I do have another ghost story, but I don't know if I want to share that one, because that's with my ex, and I hate talking about her. She's so, was not a pretty time for me. I have much better adventures and a much better love life with my current girlfriend, and we've been together for about a half a decade, and I'm gotta say, I really love her. One day I'll pop the question, maybe, but I don't know. Who pops the question in a lesbian relationship? Does it matter? What if it happens at the same time? What if it doesn't happen because the other one's afraid of popping the question first? I don't know, like, what if... I don't know. There's so much to think about, man. Sorry, I should just cut your hair for a sec. Shut up, Bluebell. Bluebear. What have I been saying Bluebell this whole time? It's Bluebear, not Bluebell. But that Bluebell, I guess it's both fine, as long as it's not my real name, because I really can't afford to be stalked again. That really sucked, and I did not enjoy the 368 phone calls I received over 2 months. So, couldn't even report the phone number because they used restricted. Alright, let's turn your chair. Alright. Okay. Alright, I mean, I think it's looking pretty good to me. Okay, well, since I am a little new here, I do want to give you a promotional deal that I've been doing. People get their first haircut for free, and I'm really hoping you come back, because, I mean, in my opinion, you look really good right now, and I feel like I did a really good job. If the gay stuff is not something you want to hear about, I mean, I don't have to tell you that. I know some people are against it, unfortunately. It makes me scared to hold my girlfriend's hand in public, which is, never mind, I know you don't want to hear about that. But I don't have to talk about that, and if you like the haircut, please come back, and I would really appreciate it. I swear my charges aren't too high in the future, so. Okay. Well, I hope you have a good rest of the day. You've been so awesome. You've been a great listener, and I hope to share more stories with you.
Okay, well, thanks, our secret Agent Blue Bear, for coming to cut your hair, and we're probably gonna have new stylists for you either next week or the week after, so pay attention. Things are happening again. I'm not dead yet, though they're not sure what's killing me. Okay, thanks for being Patreon supporters, and hey, you YouTube guys, you can go to patreon.com/listingpoint and get this recording. It's like 20 minutes long almost. Come on, it's totally worth it. I mean, it's like you buy a whole CD or like a whole album, costs like $15, like maybe an hour long. You could spend $3 on like literally days worth of like recordings that are posted already. Okay, the furnace kicking on. I'm getting out of here, and you getting out of here too. See you next time. Bye bye.